Hey guys, John here with Top Level IM Training, and today I want to do a quick review of our new product called Membership Dons. And I think you're going to love this. If you have any interest in membership sites, then you're going to want to watch this video. Okay, so what is Membership Dons? Well, Membership Dons is a new training product from Cam Jennings. A lot of people know him as Zero Fats. His main website is Epic Conversions, and he has a YouTube channel called Zero Fats Returns with over 13,000 subscribers. And he successfully run at least 2 other membership sites, and now put out a training based on that experience on how to set up membership sites. So let's just talk real quick about the advantages of a membership site. Number one, it can provide great recurring income. So you can have income that can be sustainable and predictable. So that's an awesome thing. And it can be, kind of easy to maintain. A lot of people kind of get into this product launching, product creation trap where they got to constantly be putting out new products all the time in order to make money. Well, with a membership site, you don't. You just, build it once. It can be simple. And then you just, add content and then keep adding members. So it's got a lot of appeal and it's really cool. The training is great. I'm going to talk about kind of an overview of the training and how it's laid out, what it covers. And then I'm going to talk about a couple things too that I think maybe are missing just to keep in mind in the purchase. First, the front-end product, it's I think 20 or 21 videos of training that talks about how to make membership sites. And so this is the front-end product, and it's starting at $7. So at least during launch week. It'll probably go up after that. So for $7, you cannot go wrong with this training. So he does have an intro video here, and then this attention start here basically just kind of goes through how everything is laid out. Cam really provides, I love his products because he provides a lot of value. And so, as you note here, it's got mind maps and notes that go with each module, and you can, click here and download all those. And so in the main training, it's really broken down into 2 different things, okay? The first is the membership side of the training, and the other is the audience side. And so in the membership side, this is where he talks about, as you can see in Module 1, a lot of the technical aspects, how do you get people to pay, how do you connect them to then, a locked area where they can access the membership, where do you host it, and he goes, it's great because he goes over free ways to do it, paid ways to do it, pros and cons of each, and so it really gives you a lot of different options. So that's kind of the technical side. And then he's got a lot of videos that talk about where to get content. That's one of the things that when people are thinking about, hey, should I do a membership site? One of the things I usually struggle with is, where do I get content? How do I keep adding content, fresh, new content? And he covers awesome ways on how to do that in here. And so you can see lots of videos on how to get content. And then as you keep going through, he does talk about, well, how do you price it? Some different strategies on pricing. So he covers that for you. And then this is an important part, what's called a sticking strategy. How do you get people to stay? When you have a membership site, people hang out for a month, 2, 3, and then, if you're not giving them incentive to stay, then they're going to leave. So he talks about how you can get people to stay. How often do you add content? How often do you stay in contact with your members? What's the frequency with that? And then email. How to use email effectively with your members. So these are the technical side of it, and just kind of the nuts and bolts of setting up the membership, the content, kind of all of that part of it. Really great information. And then on the audience side, he talks about basically how to get members. How to get people to join your membership site. So it talks about these catalyst points on how, basically to help people see the value in the membership and what they're going to get out of it. Some different systems to make sure you're having members coming in on a regular basis. So he covers that. And then selling subs which, to be honest, I haven't. This is one I did not watch yet, which is interesting. I'm not sure exactly what that means. I did see all of them really. As you can see, it's 20 videos, so and a lot of them are the short ones are maybe 5 to 8 minutes, but there's several in there that are right at 15. None are longer than 15 minutes, but there are several, especially on this side of it. That are right at 15 minutes. And as you can see, of the 20 videos, the first 13, I guess, you got the intro, you got this one, but the bulk of them are on kind of how to set it up, and then you got another 4 or 5 over here on how to build that audience, keep that audience, and then a conclusion. The other thing just to note is that he does have a downloadable PDF that has the links to all of these videos. So that's pretty cool. And then this bonus is called the Impact Bible, and it's a great bonus that I found really cool and helpful, and talks about basically copywriting for whether it's sales pages, email marketing, kind of persuasive copywriting. So really cool bonus. And then he has some resources down below. Here's his YouTube channel, and then just some things as far as he talks about in the different videos, different resources that you might need or decide to use in setting up your membership site. So I've purchased Cam's training before. He's a real down-to-earth guy. I really like him a lot. I've done some Skype calls with him as well, and he really cares. And he's not one of these guys that goes around hey, I'm the awesome, I'm the best, listen to me. He's a real down-to-earth guy. I like the way he teaches. I like the way he trains. And he's got a great product here. If you are thinking about doing membership sites, again, the launch week price for this is the front-end product, is only $7. To be honest, I'm shocked he's not offering asking at least 17 or even 27 or more, because the amount of information in here is tremendous. Now, there are a couple things that I would have liked to see. These are things that you don't necessarily need to have in here, and he didn't need to have these in here, but a couple things you want to keep in mind. He doesn't really address, when you're thinking about setting up a membership site, one of the first things you got to think about is what kind of niche do you want to get into, and is there an audience? Do people care about that niche? Are you going to be able to get an audience? Are you going to be able to build an audience with the niche that you select? Now, when we talked about niche, we're talking about a category that you're trying to focus on, and that category could be a lot of different things. It could be anything from something in the health and fitness niche. That's a popular one. Diet and weight loss is a popular niche, and that's almost a subcategory of health and fitness. You got all kinds of pet related things, dog training, cat training, this, that. The internet marketing niche is huge. The make money online niche is huge. You have all the financial niche, with trading, Forex, stocks, and all that. So there's a ton of different niches. And what you want to do is try to, not just go after maybe a general niche, like, for example, maybe use the niche of music. You want to do a membership site based on music. Well, music is broad, right? You got all these different genres, these different time periods of music, tons of artists. You just got, it's huge. So you got to break it down and get a little more specific. Maybe your niche is going to be classical music or bluegrass or jazz, but you don't want to get so specific that you're going to have a extremely limited audience. So, example, you probably don't want to do, bluegrass music of the Blue Ridge Mountains from the 1920s. That'd be too specific, too small of an audience. It'd be very tough to get members. So he didn't really talk much about that, as far as I can remember, at all, really, in the training. So that is one of the probably most important things you want to have a focus on before you ever, get things set up on the technical side of it, or trying to get people. And once you select that niche, then you want to do a little bit of research. You want to go and see, type that niche into Facebook and see, are there groups? Are there people interested in this niche that I'm focusing on? go to, some different websites. Go to Amazon. There are books that are selling on this niche, or people, buying books, products, etc. related to this niche. You can go to, I think it's magazines.com or magazine.com, where people buy subscription magazines. Are there magazines about this niche? And so you want to do a little research before you ever get started. Ideally, too, you'd like to pick a niche that's something that you're interested in. Maybe you really like woodworking, and so you want to make a membership site based on woodworking. And so again, just research it. Whatever you decide for your niche, the key is do a little research, take some time, make sure there's an adequate audience. There are people talking about it. There's Facebook groups you could join, because that's obviously some ways, you can build your audience here. Make sure things are selling, like on Amazon or eBay. So do a little research. Now, the other two things that he doesn't really talk about in here, and that I think are at least important to consider. So I'll just briefly touch on those. Like on my membership site, I have, two choices for people. I have the, they can join for free. I have a free membership option, and I include, I think, quite a bit of information, training, products at that free level. And then I have the paid level. And the goal there is, hopefully, if people, got nothing to lose, they join the free level, and they see what they get, and then they can see how much more they get, that they'll then join the paid level. So you may want to think about that. Have a couple different options. Maybe a free option, kind of a teaser option, almost like you would be, doing a giveaway on a squeeze page or something, but instead it's your free membership. Plus, if you have a free membership option, then that's something you can promote, whether it's to your email list, to Facebook groups, on YouTube channels. You can refer people to your free membership site. People put a higher perceived value on certain things. Membership sites, because that's usually something that's kind of private and exclusive. Software for sure. And then less value on maybe ebooks or things like that. So having a free option to your membership site adds perceived value, and is something that you can direct people to sign up for free, or add as a bonus to other things. The other thing to consider is a trial option. So again, I have my free option on my membership site, and then I have my paid option. Now on my paid option, you don't just start at $14.95 a month. You get a week, a 7-day trial for just $1. So most people are going to, be okay with, hey, let me, put $1 out, take this thing for a test drive for 7 days, and then cancel if I don't like it, or go ahead and pay the $14.95. So that's a nice way to kind of help ease people into it, alleviate their fears that they might have. And so I think that's important to consider as well. So you definitely want to make sure you have a niche that you target. You want to maybe have a free offer, or a free option, I should say, a free membership option in addition to your paid. And on your paid, you may want to actually have a trial for $1 or something for 5 or 7 days, or some period of time, to get people, help reduce some buyer anxiety and give people a chance to try it before they make the full commitment. But with that all aside, this is awesome training. Don't get me wrong. This is great training. I mean, there's a ton of information here. It's really good. Cam does a great job. He covers it A to Z for the most part. There really is not anything missing. I mean, there's, again, a couple tweaks, like I mentioned, that you could do. But a lot of it is really, really awesome. So if I was you, and again, if you have any interest whatsoever in learning how to do a membership site, which is awesome. Again, think of some of these companies. A lot of companies are moving to, the membership or subscription-based model. Netflix, Microsoft, rather than buying, their software one time, they want you to, pay for it monthly in order to keep access. A lot of software is going to more of a monthly membership site. There's a lot of different, Spotify has a monthly option, YouTube even now, right? Their YouTube Red, they have a monthly. So you have all these things, that have a monthly option. XM Radio, has a monthly, so all these basically they're memberships. You're paying a monthly fee, a subscription-based fee to maintain your membership in their product or service that they provide. And you can do the same thing online, really, in any niche. So if you're thinking about it at all, I definitely would encourage you to take advantage of this extremely low priced but high quality training called Membership Dons by Cam Jennings. Click the link below in the video. It'll take you to the sales page, walk you through it, and definitely try to have you pick that. I'd encourage you to pick that up before the price goes up. Thanks for watching the video, guys.